This is McKendrick for ESBR Boxing. Adi Oladipo, thank you so much for your time. I know you've done a million and one of these interviews tonight. I'm going to start it off. I know how much you love him. Ibrahim Suleiman, Spider. How good is this kid?
He's good, you know. He's good. And you know what it is about him? Like I said, I think he's just such a good talker as well. Like, you know what it is? I think the most important thing, obviously, look, do it in the ring. But the most important thing for me is when you get out of the ring and a mic shoved in your face, sell yourself. And he does. Obviously, he's got JK that helps him as well. And I love JK as well, by the way. But he sells himself. And it's been a while since we've had anything really come out of Birmingham that I feel couldn't sell tickets. Obviously, the Afai brothers did it for so long. I think Ben Whittaker can do it. And I think the Spider could do it as well. I think there's something about him. He's got punch power. He fights like an angry man, like an aggressive, angry man, and that's a good thing. So, yeah, I'm a big fan of these. Hopefully, he watches this so he knows I'm a big fan of these.
How do you manage a talent like that? I know there's people in the background, previous interviews saying just get him out of Saudi. How do you manage someone that's going to be a character, he's going to be a ticket seller, he's good on the mic, and he's that good in the ring?
That's a difficulty. It's a difficulty because, look, I think first and foremost, you put him on the main broadcast. He's been on the Before the Bell broadcast a couple of times, and I know people at home maybe don't tune in for those. Obviously, they go up on the YouTube. Put him on the main broadcast. I think he deserves one. Maybe build a next-gen show around him, you know, where there isn't that much pressure. But there is something about him. I don't think you rush it in terms of who he goes in the ring with, but I do think you rush it in terms of where he is on the card. Because someone like him who can sell nearly 500 tickets, it's important to kind of give those opportunities to people that do that. But yeah, look, I'm a massive fan of these, but take it easy. What's the rush? It's not like he's 30. Take it easy with him, let him grow into the weight, let him get those 8-rounders. Eddie talks about area titles, maybe that's the aim, 2025, an area title, then an English title, and then we'll see. So you almost want to revisit this in 18 months and see where he is.
In terms of what you just mentioned, next gen, Cameron Vuong, his first sort of step relatively early in his career. He was a bit messy, there was a lot of holding, obviously Jeff Corey, he is awkward. How do you think he dealt with that? Because it wasn't the easiest fight for him.
Yeah. I was going to say he didn't deal with it. He did because he got the W, but that was very hard work. Way harder than he wanted it to be. Jeff Corey is a problem for these young kids. He did it with Callum French, right? He caused him a problem as well. So it was never going to be easy. It was a tougher fight than Jordan Flynn, a much tougher fight, but ultimately, let's not get run over by this truck. Are we going to get run over? No, he's reversing. Ultimately, he got the job done, but I think the issue now for me is that was a 10-rounder. He's an 8-rounder or a 6-rounder guy. He's only had 5 fights. Why are we jumping him to 10 rounders after 5 fights? It's not like he's got this Olympic pedigree behind him. Take it easy, he's a young kid. Let's not kill the talent before the talent blossoms. You're right. So look, I want to see him almost take a step back. Maybe do the Jordan Flynn fight, but stay at that level for now, and then we'll see where he is in 12 months.
Just a couple more from here, and everything, then he just get run over. Co-main event, what an unbelievable fight. Sorry, the chief support, Conor Walker.
Oh wait, so you don't call it co-main?
I'd say chief support.
Okay, I'll call it co-main.
How do you think that fight decision should have gone, and do you think Conor Walker won that fight? With regards to that, what an unbelievable tear-up it was, but do you think the right decision was made?
I'm happy to say that. Fight of the year. Fight of the year easily. Easily. I can't even think of what is second. It was that good. I thought Conor Walker won. Not a robbery, but I thought he won just, maybe by a couple of rounds. Let's see it again. Let's roll the dice and see it again, and let's pay those boys what they deserve, because that was brutal. I thought Conor Walker, you know what it is? I thought that Lewis Crocker had the best moments in each round, but Conor Walker won the round. So it's difficult. When you're a judge and you're seeing that flash stuff that Lewis Crocker does, but Conor Walker's winning the round, so it's quite difficult. So look, I thought, Daz, I'm coming in literally 30 seconds.
I need you to move on.
We are getting moved, so this is what you call, this is, don't cut this, this is what just happened, we got moved. Yeah, so I thought Conor Walker had done maybe more activity in the round, but I thought Crocker did the best work in the round, so it's what you like. I want to see the best work in the round, so I can understand why Crocker maybe won it. But I think Crocker's got a problem at 147. He's clearly too big for it, he's massive. I mean, he looked like a 170 in there. He honestly looked huge in there. So I think maybe a jump to 154 after the Paddy Donovan fight. And for Conor Walker, there's still big fights out there for him, so many good fights. just reset. The eye has to heal because the eye was pretty bad, but he should be proud. I thought it was a fantastic fight, and he'll be happy that everyone, like what we're doing now, is saying he won. So hopefully he takes some sort of consolidation with that.
Then we'll finish it with top of the bill, Tyler Denny. He's done it the hard way all his career. You know, a lot of people said when he got to sort of area level, when he beat River Wilson Ben, that was it.
You know your boxing.
He's gone through. I was there the second fight.
Okay.
He's gone through. He's now at European level. He's a solidified European level fighter. How far can he go?
I have no idea. You know the problem is for him, that next jump, there's sharks everywhere. I mean, we on our show put out the top 5 middleweights according to the Ring magazine in the world. Alan Canali, Carlos Adames, Lara's there, which is an interesting one, but Lara's not going to fight Tyler Denny. Eubank Jr., Hamza Shiraz, they're all tough fights. Nathan Heaney's out there, potentially as a fight. I mean, I would never rule against him. I ruled against him tonight. I thought Felix Cash would stop him. I really did. I said it. And he was on his way to stopping Felix Cash. Like, he landed some big shots there, and he's not a puncher. Look, he lives the life. What I like is he's maximising his output. He's doing everything he can, and he's come away with a victory. Yes, he's on home soil, but he's an away fighter tonight because he's a boxer fighter under his own show, and he's got the victory. So look, credit to him. And I hope he gets a big money fight. I really hope that Ben Shalom can find something for him. Give him a fight in America against one of those guys. I'd love to see it because he's a problem. And they'll look at his record and think, yeah. They'll look at his punch power and think, no, but he clearly can fight. As for Felix Cash, very quickly, he needs to press the reset button again. He needs to press the reset button and figure out what he wants to do because he looked disinterested after the first couple of rounds.
I was going to finish on that one, but as you say about Felix Cash, he did look sort of where we were sat, where the media section was sat, in between clinches, in between sort of exchanges. At the end of the round, he was almost just looking aimlessly out of the ring, almost not necessarily lost, but questioning, do I want to be here? So do you think it's a case of he's in it for come back for the right reasons or for the wrong reasons? Because 18 months off and then throwing yourself into a European title fight against someone whose career trajectory has just gone through the roof is a brave move.
It's a brave move, but that's the kind of fighter he is. He wants to come back and see where he is. He now knows where he is, so that's fine. You now know where you are. So you've now got that line. Okay, I'm not quite there yet. But it's not just 18 months out of the ring. He was poor against Madiev, he was poor against Kelso before that. So he's not really had a performance that's Denzel Bentley. So it's a case of, okay, do I still want it? Do I need to give Adam Booth 3 or 4 more fights? Because I think it takes that long. And do I need to drop down to an 8-rounder? Come back, have a couple of 8-rounders, and then we go again in 2025 if the eye heals. I think he's a fantastic fighter. I just feel like he's not lived the life, and I think he'll now know there's a certain level you can get to not living the life in this sport, if you're good, which he is. The next level, you have to live the life, because you're going to be in there against people like Tyler Denny, who fucking get up every day at 4 in the morning, drink eggs like he's Sylvester Stallone in Rocky Balboa movies, and do all the right things, and you're going to get found out by guys like that. So he just has to kind of ask himself some tough questions, which I'm sure he will. He'll be fine.
An absolute pleasure. Thank you for taking the time to join me.
No problem. Thank you.